warned this video will contain spoilers. In episode 11, Sarah's life was cut short in a startling and public execution. While she was on the phone with Jamie, a stranger shot her at a stoplight. The abruptness of her death and the murky motives behind it inject new tension into the series, making it clear that this murder is more than a random act of violence. As Yellowstone approaches its finale, the mystery surrounding her demise becomes a puzzle with several compelling suspects. Let's dive into the possibilities. Beth Dutton is an obvious contender. Beth and Sarah were in a constant power struggle, their animosity reaching its peak when Sarah played a role in John's staged suicide. Beth's reputation for exacting brutal revenge makes her an undeniable suspect. Fans have seen Beth cross countless lines for her family, and it wouldn't be surprising if she orchestrated Sarah's murder as payback. While Jamie has been Beth's primary focus, Sarah's betrayal is just as personal to her. Dawn Olivieri, who portrayed Sarah, hinted in an interview that Beth might have had a hand in the murder. Though her remarks were cryptic, they align with Beth's character. A woman who won't hesitate to do whatever it takes to protect her family and honor their legacy. Then there's the theory of the hired assassins. These are the same individuals Sarah used to stage John's death. When the medical examiner, with case's assistance, re-examined John's body and declared his death undetermined rather than suicide, the case reopened, threatening to expose the truth. Such developments could have alarmed the assassins Sarah hired. To protect their operation, they might have viewed Sarah as a liability and eliminated her. This theory gains traction when you consider the suspicious reaction of Grant, a market equities representative, during episode 11. His cryptic phone call, "You watching this?" suggests he might have been involved in pulling the strings. However, the manner of Sarah's death, executed in a bold and unrefined way at a stoplight, contrasts sharply with the precision of John's staged suicide, raising questions about whether the hitmen truly carried out the act. Lastly, market equities itself cannot be ruled out. Sarah was an agent of the corporation, deeply embedded in its machinations, but her actions carried significant risks. The reclassification of John's death to undetermined could have sent shockwaves through the company's upper echelons, making Sarah a scapegoat to sever ties and protect their reputation. Market equities has always prioritized its business interests, and Sarah's increasingly erratic moves may have made her a liability. Executives determined to shield the company from a political scandal might have sanctioned her elimination. While this theory makes sense within the context of corporate damage control, it introduces questions about the extent of the company's willingness to abandon its operatives. With such intricate layers of betrayal, power struggles, and corporate intrigue, Sarah's murder leaves fans speculating about the mastermind behind the act. Was it a vengeful Beth, the very assassin Sarah employed, or the cold, calculating hand of market equities itself? Each possibility adds new dimensions to the story, deepening the suspense as Yellowstone's final episodes unfold. What do you think? Could Beth's vendetta have driven her to orchestrate Sarah's death? Did the assassins turn on Sarah to protect their own secrets? Or was this a calculated move by market equities to protect their larger agenda? Let us know your theories in the comments below.